Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and we have heard now from the judge in the Jeffrey Epstein grand jury portion of this case. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. The judge in the case said right now, he demanded immediately that the government explain expeditiously why they needed the grand jury testimony. And he subsequently rejected that and decided not to release the grand jury testimony. And I want to talk to you guys about this. It doesn't end here. There are documents this government can produce that don't require a judge's approval, that are not part of grand jury testimony. This is just a small piece of the Epstein puzzle. Give us what you're allowed to give us. Give us what you can give us. But mainly, prosecute the people you know committed crimes against women and children. I'll forego all of the files. I don't have to see any of the files if you will prosecute the guilty parties. Because if we don't protect our women and children as men, if we don't protect our women and children, what the hell good are we? What good are we? In my opinion, the number one job that God gave us on this planet is to protect and provide for our women and children. Not just ours, but all. I think it's the most important job we've been given by God. And I think that we can't just let this end here. This is a setback, yes, but it's not the end. Now, I want you to watch this. This is before the judge made his decision, but I want you to get the rationale here. And then let me know what you think in the comments.
For us from the White House, and we're joined now by CNN legal analyst and former Deputy Assistant Attorney General for Legislative Affairs at the Justice Department, Elliot Williams. And Elliot, a lot going on. But we just learned that the federal judge overseeing the case of Ghislaine Maxwell says he needs more information before he can unseal grand jury transcripts. Right. He's giving DOJ the 1-week deadline to do this. He says DOJ hasn't addressed several factors that he needs to consider in order to decide whether to grant the request. What kinds of things would those be?
What's the use of disclosing grand jury transcripts? Typically, grand jury materials can be released for some official purpose, to aid a prosecution, to aid a national security investigation, things like that, that prosecutors need the work. Now, broadly, if something is seen as being in the public interest, judges have cracked the door open to saying that maybe we can release grand jury materials, but they are so reluctant to do so. They're certainly not going to do it just after being asked by the Justice Department. They're going to want briefing. They're going to want to write up an opinion about it. So it's not just a yes or no question, and I think don't be shocked if the judge actually says, yeah, no, this is just not in the rules.
Okay, so in other news, Trump is accusing his predecessor of treason here. Just a moment.